Robots in space.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike DiVerde and I'm an aerospace engineer. In today's superluminal episode of Robots in Space, we will discuss the latest updates from Curiosity and Perseverance rovers on Mars and the latest weather there on Mars. Curiosity is driving through quite difficult terrain on sols 4398 to 4401. Sols, you might recall, are just a different name for Martian days, which are almost the same length as Earth days. Earthlings controlling the rover use Martian days so that the drive takes full advantage of the sunlight. Sol 1 is the day a particular spacecraft lands on Mars. The image gives a good impression on what the rover is dealing with. Lots of rocks embedded in sand. I think even hiking would be quite difficult there, let alone driving autonomously. Curiosity, thanks to our excellent rover drivers, makes it successfully most of the time, but here and there, Mars just doesn't play nice. Thus, the rover stopped after about 46 feet of a planned much longer drive. One of the wheels had caught a low spot between two rocks and, safety first, the rover stopped and waited for our assessment. The rover drivers found no major problem, as it's just the middle wheel that hit a bit of a rough patch. Perseverance is now in Gros Morne Quad, named for a beautiful Canadian national park in Newfoundland. For the drive ahead, our next destination is on the lower western edge of Jezero Crater rim at a region named Witch Hazel Hill. Much of the climb up the crater rim was on sandy material without many rocks to analyze. Witch Hazel Hill appears to have much more exposed rock, and the science team is excited about the opportunity for better views and analyses of the geology directly beneath our wheels. Now I want to give a shout out to the great experts in photogrammetry, the hard science of using photographic images to create a complete picture, a group named Unmanned Spaceflight for their helpful advice and guidance. Paul Hammond of this group provided this excellent description. As the crow flies, the rover is still about 130 meters from the base of Witch Hazel Hill. The hill is west-southwest of the rover's current location, and the base of the hill is 15 meters lower in elevation compared to the current location of the rover. The team did not acquire high-resolution images of the location after the drive on Sol 1380, so I'm assuming that it's likely that the rover will drive again on Sol 1381 unless the team spots something interesting in the fractured bedrock in the rover's current workspace. The location Witch Hazel Hill is shown on this map from JPL. The blue line on the map is the notional route the rover planners have selected many months ago. Those notional paths are subject to change as better targets are spotted or easier paths are spotted. So again, that was on Sol 1380. Now we'll see some map work by Steve Albers, another member of the Unmanned Spaceflight group. His description is, here's a very unofficial map showing some nearby features present in recent imagery. And here is Steve Albers' excellent mosaic from Sol 1363. And now for my favorite part, which is the Weather on Mars report. Curiosity is taking daily weather measurements at Gale Crater in the southern hemisphere of Mars near the equator. At this location, it is currently early autumn. On Sol 4410, which is January 1st for Earthlings, the high was negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit and the low was negative 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Omni, futurists,